driving our 1994 Ford Spectron. This is an interesting van. Ford is obviously an American company, but this is a Japanese market van. It's based off of the Mazda Bongo wagon, so essentially the exact same van. There are, on the interior, no differences. Exterior, very little differences. The lights and the emblems are really the only changes between the two. It still has the 2-liter RF turbo diesel that comes in the Mazda. So yeah, drives exactly the same. It's as expected. And this one drives pretty well. It has 77,000 kilometers on the odometer. And yeah, super easy to drive. It's got plenty of power for around US roads. This one feels great. Brakes feel good. Acceleration is as it should be. Turn down that air conditioning. It's a very hot day here in Washington. And AC works great. Only things right now, it looks like the tachometer is being a little bit intermittent, but not a huge deal. We'll look into that. It might be a fuse, or it could be just some sort of a connection there. But yeah, acceleration is decent. But this is super easy to drive. You get a nice view of the road. Visibility is perfect. This is a good size. It's a more compact version of the typical Japanese van. So it's nice and portable. It's, you know, not overly bulky. Doesn't feel quite as much like a bus as the other vans do. So for anyone who's looking for that Japanese style and a bit of a smaller package, this is definitely the van for you. Steering feels nice. It turns super easily. It's nice and light, and it drives straight. No problems there. Go ahead and turn around in here. That's another thing. The turning radius is nice and tight. This is a great daily driver. Automatic transmission. It's nice and easy. Shifts fine. It's no performance transmission by any means, but it does what it's meant to. These RF engines are very reliable engines too. These are the same engines that are used in forklifts here in the US. Some of the larger size forklifts that require a bigger diesel. So parts are actually surprisingly available here. That's nothing to worry about. But it is odd seeing that Ford badge in here in the Japanese van. Some smart rebadging by the companies. And they did that actually for those of us here in the US know that The Mazda B series trucks are the same as the Ford Ranger truck. That's another example of the rebadging that Ford and Mazda did in the 90s and early 2000s. It was not uncommon to see that. Bit of a stop and go traffic situation, so can't get it too up to speed, but I mean, you can tell how smoothly it runs, and it feels the same way at higher speeds. Very easy going. This one is also part-time four-wheel drive, so you can see down here next to the shifter you have your transfer case lever. Pretty simple, automatic locking hubs. You just flip it into 4 high and you're good. There is no 4 low on this guy. But it is nice to have both the diesel engine and four-wheel drive in a much cheaper, much smaller package. You don't need to go straight for the more expensive high ace. This is kind of a good entry into the Japanese van market. So I think that pretty much covers it with this van. You can find more information on our website, jdmcarmotorcycle.com. This one is the 1994 Ford Spectron. We also have a Mazda Bongo wagon in stock. That's the same van as this, same engine, but that one is a manual transmission. So if you're interested in that, you can also find that on our website. I believe it's a 1994 as well. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching.